Alright guys, Hogue Knives. Some of you may have heard of them, some of you may have not. They've actually been on our radar here at Blade HQ for a while. All their facility is in the US. They make everything in-house. And so we're actually going to go to their facility and see, does Hogue Knives make the best pocket knife you've never heard of? Hey Neil, how's it going?
It's going, Zach. Good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I see you got a little display ready for me. What do we got? Tell me about Hogue.
My grandfather started making revolver grips and started Hogue in 1968. The equipment that we've built up and the processes and everything for all that has kind of lended itself to the knife line.
And with knives, it's been 8 years, something like that?
Yeah, about 10 years. We shook hands with Alan Lischwitz as our knife designer, and at that point we kind of married our tool making skills with our grip making skills and built a knife.
You guys rock.
We're here to see how these knives are made, so where are we starting?
Let's run you upstairs to Scott, and we'll hand you off there.
There, you Scott?
Yeah.
Neil set me up. He said this is kind of where all the knife stuff starts.
Yeah, that's true.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm a tool maker machinist as well. Of course, all four owners are all makers in their own rights.
So basically everybody here is about getting their hands dirty.
Absolutely.
I like that. Yeah. I like that a lot.
That's what we do. And you're familiar with Alan Lischwitz, one of our primary knife designers. Basically, he provides us with a hand sketch, get it in our 3D CAD software, and then we start developing the solid models to tight tolerances depending on fitment. The next step would probably be in the machine shop, where we'd start developing the tooling to work hold a lot of these parts we got to go in machine. That's where this would go next.
Well, right now we're making some fixturing for the EXA01. We make all of our fixtures in-house. We make a lot of custom parts here, so they require custom fixturing.
So when you say fixture, you're not talking about a knife part, you're not talking about a light fixture at your house. You're saying you're making the tools that make the knives.
Absolutely. It's so custom, you can't just go to the store and buy it off the shelf. So we have to make, like you said, make our tooling to make our tooling.
Awesome. Well, I think we're going to head over and check out some raw stock. We're actually going to start looking at how the knife itself is made.
So this is our automatic bandsaw. It's cutting sections of aluminum right now that are going to become our EXA01 aluminum frame.
This chunk of metal right here is going to become the handle to our knife.
That is correct. One half of it. That's
perfect.
Correct.
We start with our raw material. We take it down from our raw stock to all of our finished surfaces. Once we get our op one off, we flip it over, continue machining our op two operations. From there, we'll get our finished parts off.
So you guys got quite a bit of steel raw material here. How does it go from a plate of steel to a blade?
We use a water jet to rough out all of our blanks. Typically we'll stack a few sheets, so we'll get approximately 390 blades per run. Takes about 5-6 hours.
Getting knocked out as a blank, where does it head from there?
From there it goes over to Jeff at double disc grinding, where we kind of pre-qualify it to a known thickness.
Jeff, what is it that you do here at Hogue?
I'm a process engineer. I handle all the processes with the manufacturing of blades. This is a double disc grinder. We rough grind the water jet blanks. We end up with a product like this that goes to CNC. I started double disc grinding knife blades for Hogue Knives some 40 years ago. Stumbled in here. They were looking for machinists. Told them what I did, and they brought me back here and showed me this machine. Anyway, I jumped at the opportunity to get this up and running. Hogue's been great to me. I had only been here maybe 6 months, and I got diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. They did everything, just like family. We've kind of grown into a large company, but it's still run like a small family business.
So the next thing we do with this blade after it's ground down to a known thickness is we load it into our Seatman CNC bevel grinding machine. Every blade that comes off, we'll measure the edge here and make sure it's in tolerance.
I'm noticing some personalization floating around the shop a little bit.
Yeah, there definitely is a little bit of that.
Yeah.
We like to let our guys personalize their tools a little bit. It functions for 2 reasons. A, they get to express themselves. B, they get to keep track of their own tools. Kevin chose to put a little heart on here with his initials. He likes to have fun and joke around, so that's what he did. So now we're going to take them out back to the vibratory finishers and put a nice finish on.
A vibratory finisher, that sounds a little fancy. What is that?
It's a redneck hot tub.
All right, so this is the redneck hot tub.
This is a redneck hot tub. It's very loud, it's very big, there's lots of stones in there, and they're basically vibrating together and rubbing all the imperfections out of that blade. So, perfect. Pretty straightforward.
All right, it's too loud out here. Let's go inside.
Yeah, maybe. So after the CNC machining process, we package the blades up and ship them to an industrial heat treating facility in California, here in the United States. Bring it up to temperature in their ovens, they quench it and then temper it, and the end result is a hardened piece of steel. They package that back up, ship it back to us, and then we inspect it, make sure it meets our quality requirements, and then we proceed from there.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Nick, and Nick's kind of over the kind of final fit and finish area.
We sharpen every single knife,
Amazing.
by hand.
Yeah.
So for production, that's insane.
Yeah, that's amazing.
When we get a work order, we first off start with 100% inspection on visual. Make sure it looks like what it's supposed to look like. After that, we take it and we serrate it. After that, we sharpen it. We take it from a 220 grade belt all the way up to 15 micron, get that nice polish.
What type of tolerances are we working with here? Because I've noticed the whole way on, there's measurement material at every single station. If anybody touches a knife before it leaves their station, they're putting measurement on it.
And we have a range of about 2,000ths to keep our cutters in. Let me show you what 2,000ths really looks like. Simple piece of paper. That's 4,000ths. We're holding something right about there. That's our tolerance. Less than half of a piece of paper.
So that's everything that they do here at the Paso facility. From here, a lot of the stuff heads over to the Henderson facility where they do all their autos. So I'm gonna go up and talk to Neil, see how the knives get there, and see if we can follow that process. Hey Neil, how's it going?
Good, Zach. You enjoy your tour?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Great.
So from what I understand, all the knife components now go from the Paso facility to Henderson, correct?
That's correct.
So we need to get there. So we're trying to follow these knives. So should we jump in a truck with somebody, drive them?
If you want to go the slow way, that's fine. But I got a lot better idea.
How old is this plane? 1968. It's not too old. So just a nice spring chicken at 50 years old. Nice safe flight with Hogue Knives Airlines. No, I didn't get peanuts though. Sorry, I was gonna get some in-flight snacks for you guys. I forgot.
So we're gonna go back to assembly and we're gonna visit Charlotte. She'll walk you through a couple of the builds over here. So Charlotte, this is Zach. Zach, this is Charlotte.
Nice to meet you.
I'll let you two build some knives.
Well, there you go, guys. Every single Hogue knife, hand checked, hand assembled. All right, I think we're all done. I'm gonna go find Neil and say goodbye, I guess. Hey, so I think we've been through all that we've got here at Henderson, and I think we're done.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour and
Yeah,
got everything you needed here and have a safe trip home.
for sure. Thanks.
Great.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Zach.
Yep. All right, guys, that's all we've got from the Henderson facility, and that's all we've got from Hogue. 3 things that we can tell you from being here and spending time here, meeting the people, is 1, Hogue's all American made, and they're very, very proud of it. 2, they stand by their product. They've got a lifetime warranty on all their parts and a lifetime sharpening service. And 3, if you work at Hogue, not only are you treated like family, but even as the company grows, the owners are still down on the shop floor, getting their hands dirty, making sure there's quality. Now the only question is, how am I gonna get home? Fireworks in the daytime are still awesome. Oh,